Well, welcome to Saving History. I'm SCdigger, and we are at Digging in Virginia 23. We're at the check-in meeting where everybody's starting to gather and get their ID badges and talk and meet and talk to the dealers and get some supplies. One of the great things about DIV is that it is almost a who's who of the hobby. So let's walk around and take a look and see who we see. We are now with Butch Holcombe, and look over his shoulder. There's Anita back there in the back with American Digger magazine.
Yes, sir.
And they are the premier magazine focused on the art of digging and excavating artifacts and relics.
That's exactly
and,
right. Exactly right.
How long have y'all been in production?
We are going into our 10th year. Is that correct, Anita?
We're currently in the 9th.
9th year. So we're going into the 10th year of doing American Digger magazine, and it's a labor of love. And now we are actually nationwide and worldwide as well. Because
holding up the most recent issue there.
This is the current issue.
When you started the magazine, what was your goal? What did you want to accomplish in starting the magazine?
My goal was basically to put out a magazine of what I enjoyed seeing, what I enjoyed reading about, which is metal detecting, finding arrowheads. I didn't want to exclude, like I say, surface finding of arrowheads, digging privies. I liked all that. So I put all that into the magazine, and since that time, we've also expanded somewhat. We've had meteorites in the magazine. We're getting more into gold finding, gold prospecting in the magazine. Whatever America is finding, or whatever at this point being found across the world, tends to get into American Digger magazine.
That's awesome. What would you say has been the most interesting thing you've published in the time you've? I know there's a ton of stuff you put out there,
goodness.
but what stands out? What stands out to you?
Well, I tell you, the one that actually stands out the most to me is in the upcoming issue, which will be going to the printer next week, and it actually has a cold torpedo that was found by a metal detectorist. I see your eyes lighting up.
Right.
That was one of the earliest forms of sabotage. Well, terrorism, I guess you would say, but it was a piece of cast iron. It was filled with gunpowder. It was thrown into a coal bin, and it would blow up a locomotive, steamship, anything of that nature. But a metal detectorist has actually found one now, and we verified it, and that will be in the next issue.
Well, that's great.
It's awesome.
I appreciate you taking some time to tell us about the magazine a little bit. We'll put a link up in the description down below. That way, if anybody wants to subscribe and check out the magazine, they'll be able to find it.
We would like to do that, and also don't forget, on Monday nights we have the premier internet radio show, which is American Digger's Relic Roundup. So on Monday night at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, you can find out more about it at our website, AmericanDigger.com. Go to Facebook, you can find out about it. And also, Greg, I mentioned we're worldwide now. I want to remind everybody that not only can you get the regular hard copy like normal, but we also have digital editions now too. So
that's great.
What more can you want?
That's great. Well, Butch and Anita, I appreciate it.
Thank you for all you do, Greg.
Thanks for taking some time.